Vets and Bricks. Vets and Bricks.
We don't have no theme song. This is it, I guess.
Let's get the bricking. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Vets and Bricks. You got T and J in the house today because we are doing the Game Boy, the Lego Game Boy set. So we did tease you with the video showing you that we did get it before the release date, so we were very proud of that. But now we're gonna build this together. Because of our busy schedules, we had to coordinate a time where we actually could build it. So we're here. It's October still. I don't think we did too bad.
No, not too bad at all. And just to piggyback on what she said, yeah, this is an exciting build for us because we are 80s people that love the iconic Game Boy, the Super NES, the Sega Genesis, the Atari. I did the Atari build. That video is actually out for your viewing. So this is really important to us. And as far as what you said about as far as us linking up together, we always give each other shout outs. So we build apart and we build together. We both have careers, so when we have time to link up, we definitely link up. You know, like she had brought up to me about Breaking After Dark. Yeah, Breaking After Dark. Like, okay, we everybody do 10, 12 hours at work. Then we go somewhere in an undisclosed location and start building stuff.
That's not what that meant.
Oh, it's not. Well, I don't know.
Rated R.
Well, rated R. That's what Building After Dark. I don't know. But Building After Dark for me meant like.
You're so innocent.
Building After Dark for me means like you get off work, it's late, 8, 9 o'clock at night. You know, you play your favorite music or you have you a little something to drink. You know, it don't matter what it is, and you just start breaking with your friend or your family or your lover or anybody. You just start breaking. It's like late at night, so we call that Breaking After Dark. Right now, we ain't really breaking after dark.
You want to hear my definition of
No, we don't talk. She's breaking after dancing. I'm not trying to be dancing on here. Maybe some kid party. But you know what I'm saying? But back to the Game Boy. Man, I don't know.
I'm crying.
So back to the Game Boy. This is a good project. 421 pieces, which is not bad. We predict this may take maybe 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, depending on the complication of the build, but it shouldn't be too bad at all.
2.5, 3 hours. That's what we think.
2.5, 3 hours. It got the little, actual cartridges you could put in there, which is actually pretty cool. So build this up.
Oh man, I've been so excited to build this. Outside. I know I have posted, I posted on the Atari build the question,
Yeah, I read about those screens. So what those screens do is you can put different, since it doesn't have a lighting package, it's different screens you can put on to simulate different things.
They chose Super Mario Land and Zelda. Zelda, I understand. Super Mario Land, I would have went with Super Mario Brothers 3. Maybe they have something else.
Well, I read the some of the notes from the designers, and they made this almost exactly like the real thing. You know, all the way down to the dimensions, the screens, the button dimensions. Yep, that's how they. So they were really serious about this. Even on the inside of this, as we build it, that's how the circuits look on the real inside of the Game Boy. So they did this all the way to the T, inside and out. So it's kind of great.
And so don't forget, I am the one that collects our QR codes. So I scan our QR codes and we collect our Lego points. And then when we get enough, we go get minifigs. Normally I get 2 and Jay get 1. But I went to Lego this weekend and I didn't give you any because you were like, oh, I don't really need any more minifigs. I'm like,
I didn't even spend money, she did.
No, it wasn't money. It was free points.
Oh, that's right, free points. She always says free. Okay. All right. Oh, you notice I got my spectacles on today.
Spectacles. I didn't watch.
So I don't. All right. So she always got this thing about, oh, well, we didn't actually spend money, but we do. She think points or rewards is like free money. But what do you do to get the points and rewards? You spend money, right? So when you go cash in those points, all you're doing is cashing in the money you already spent. Right?
But you're not paying for that item at that time, which makes it free.
Right, which means it's not free because you paid for it before that time, so you still pay for it. Oh, another quick shout out. This is an Easter egg. They put Easter eggs throughout the whole equipment. This number represents the original Game Boy and the serial number. That's cool. They put that on there. It's kind of sweet.
Okay, so question 1. Which gaming systems did you play with while growing up? Not actually own, but just playing with, like in chronological order.
Oh, man. Well, that's a hard question. So, what question did I, okay, what game system did I start with in chronological order? All of it's current. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, man. That's gonna be kind of hard. So, all right. So, in chronological order, I did Atari 3200, then Atari 6800, and then I went to the Nintendo, and then I went to TurboGrafx 16, and then Sega Genesis. Now, I didn't own the Sega Genesis, but I played somebody else's. Then I went to Super Nintendo. I didn't own one of those, but I played it. Then I went to Sega 32X. I don't know if you remember what that was, but that was a Sega Genesis where you take another piece and put it on top of the Sega Genesis, and it gave it more ROM or more data, more bits. It made it 64-bit versus 32-bit. I had that. And then I got the PlayStation 1, iconic. That was like one of the best in life. Then I never got a PlayStation 2 because I didn't like PlayStation 2 at all. I know people gonna have some problems with that, but I did not like PlayStation 2 at all. Then I went to Xbox, and then I went to Xbox 360. Or was it 360 then Xbox?
No, it's Xbox.
Okay, it was Xbox, and then I went to Xbox 360, and I'm an Xbox owner, and I'm waiting for the new Xbox to come out. So that's my order.
Yeah, you on Xbox. You still on Xbox 360, right?
Yep.
Where's Xbox One coming to play?
So Xbox One is out now, but for some reason they said they're coming out with a whole new Xbox.
No, that's Xbox X. Xbox One, I think, was between the original Xbox and Xbox 360. I think that's where it fell.
I think that was, and I think that was just an upgrade. I don't think it was a whole new system. I don't know about that.
That's what I was trying to remember, because I knew I had an Xbox One before. Which one had the Circle of Death? Gotta hate it.
Yeah, I had that one.
The Circle of Death.
The Circle of Death was crazy. We were sending those back left and right. They lost a lot of money. They lost a lot of money with that.
Okay, so you actually had several that I didn't have. So here's my order.
I didn't own them.
Right.
I only had like 3, but I got a chance to play a lot of them.
I can actually, so my journey to console started with Atari, and I remember my cousin Iron, shout out to Iron. You always have those cousins who have like the best stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like you go over their house because they have like the best stuff.
Yeah, that was my cousin Terry. Shout out to the Marines. He was Marine Corps, 30-something year vet. He had all the coolest stuff. He didn't not only have all the best gaming systems, but he had like DJ equipment, the mopeds, the dirt bikes, the dogs. Like, it's just all the awesome stuff.
So it was actually Southside, Birmingham. So my cousin Iron, and then Tawana, my other cousin, she had the best toys. So he had the Atari. So we got to play Atari. And then we actually owned the Nintendo. So we got to play Nintendo. And we went from Nintendo to Sega Genesis. We had a Sega Genesis. And then we had Super Nintendo. Love that. And then after that,
GoldenEye, baby.
it became Xbox. So now we're an Xbox family. So my two boys and me, we all have Xbox S series. That's what we have. So anyways, Xbox. I know I had the Xbox One at some point, Xbox 360, and now I have the Xbox S. I don't plan on upgrading anytime soon because I have not started my Xbox in months because bricking has taken over my life.
Well, I need to buy a new Xbox because I done rebuilt my Xbox. I literally took the entire Xbox apart and rebuilt it. It wasn't working properly, so I took the whole thing apart, screw by screw, and put it back together. Cleaned it. I used electronic tools, and I cleaned it, and I put it back together again, and it worked. And I haven't had a problem with it since. You know, I was completely unqualified to take it apart, but I did anyway. Shout out to YouTube people because I actually pulled up on YouTube on how to take it apart, and I just so happen to have the tools because I do engineering work, so I just did it, and it worked, and I'm able to get a couple more years. I think I did that. What was that, last year? Yeah, I did that, and I haven't had no problems with it since.
It was a proud moment. He was so proud.
Yeah, I was very
You
proud
should
of
be
that.
proud.
I mean, to take that thing apart, you gotta have some patience and you gotta have some skills.
I remember your rage phone calls. You're like, why? Why did they build it like this? Why?
I don't know why they built that thing like a tank. It had almost 4-inch screws in it. I mean, like, that's insane. So they overbuilt it, but on the inside, the components were cheap. Like, you had to use tweezers to put the components together. It was crazy, man. I was like, found a lot of engineering flaws with that thing. But got it to work, and that's all that matters. Victory is mine.
So, out of the older consoles, what was your favorite games?
Oh man, that's just crazy. You ask really hard questions on this thing. You gotta start writing this script out because these questions take thought, man. I want to say which console had my favorite games. Okay, well, man, a lot of people don't know what I'm talking about. So Atari, to me, had the best games. They had the original games: Pong, Centipede, Millipede, Space Invaders. I mean, Adventureland. I mean, it's hard. It's hard. So Atari is the grandfather of all video games. So that's always going to be my favorite, near and dear. But my favorite of all time, I may have to go with Nintendo, the original NES. And the reason why I'm going with the original NES, Nintendo, is because they had world-class track meet. I don't know if you remember that. It was the power pad where you could run on the pad. You could simulate like you're in a real track meet. Duck hunt. They gave you a gun and you could shoot at the computer screen and do duck hunt.
That damn dog.
The dog always laughing and giggling at you on duck hunt. Super Mario Brothers, all of them, 1, 2, and 3. The infamous, I don't think that was Super Mario Kart one out yet. That was for Nintendo NES, the next one, 64. Double Dribble, Tecmo Bowl, best football game in the world. Tecmo Bowl, Double Dribble, man, it's just so many.
Arch Rivals.
Arch Rivals.
Gotta let that game.
Oh my goodness. Double Dragon. Couldn't know. Double Dragon was like the ultimate.
Mega Man.
Mega Man. Can't forget Mega Man. Excite Bike. Contra, which is my all-time favorite. Love Contra. Nothing in the world beats Contra. Period. Okay. Love Contra. I'll fight over Contra. Love Contra.
Get into a bar fight.
Yeah, Contra.
Contra sucks ass. What?
Contra was the bomb. I love Contra. And that's it for NES. And then I have to say my next favorite console was hands down. Even though Sega was good, but nothing beats the original Xbox. The original Xbox was phenomenal. It just really was. What do you think?
So my favorite games for old school was Super Mario 3. I freaking love Super Mario 3. Just the tail, with his raccoon tail, and he was flying. Man. I already mentioned Mega Man. I loved Mega Man. And I loved Arch Rivals, and I loved was it 3-on-3, the basketball game where you get like 3 consecutive shots and you're on fire. He's on fire.
Oh, you were talking about NBA Jam. Oh my goodness, NBA Jam.
I love that game.
That game was crazy. Okay, well, not to interrupt our conversation, but I just built the first cartridge. T just went straight to building.
There's my cartridge.
Oh, she built the cartridge already? Oh, dang, I guess she's faster than this. Man, that was fast. All right. But, all right, so we built our cartridge. But, yeah, so that was.
And I was tempted. Remember they were selling that? Well, they're probably still on sale, or not sale, but they're probably still for purchase. The NES, but they just wanted an obscene amount of money for those. I just wanted it to play Super Mario Brothers 3. That's all I wanted to play it for. But they was like wanting like $200, $300 for that. I was like, I'm not paying that.
Yeah, they gouging people on the money for nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
They really getting us for that.
They're like, oh man, these nerds got money. Let's try to get it from them.
Nerds don't spend their money on conventional things, so we'll get them this way. You know, certain things people know you're gonna buy. You know, certain IPs they know you're gonna buy. IP meaning, like Star Wars, Aliens, Pokemon. It's certain stuff they just know you're gonna get because they know it's the fandom is there. Dragon Ball. You're gonna get it. People know you're gonna get it.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't buy it because it would have been collecting dust like my Xbox. I'm telling you, all of my spare time goes towards bricking. And I don't see that changing anytime soon. It would have been collecting dust. Because I seen those handhelds. Like I saw some advertisements for some handhelds and it has like 3,000 different video games. Yes, I was like, ooh, I want that. But I was like, the only thing it's gonna do is collect dust. I'm not doing anything except bricking. Bricking is life.
Bricking is life. I want the life. But bricking is, I mean, yeah, it's hard to find time for your hobbies. We talked about that. You know, for anything. So you gotta go through emails, handle family life, career, pets, blue. Gotta take your dog to the whatever. It's just so much you gotta do before you can get to your own personal time. You know, your personal time is very, very, very valuable.
Mm-hmm. It sure is.
Because you don't get to have it much. I mean,
it's crazy when you have a dog that has a pet quota.
Yeah.
That dog. They're like, pet me now.
Yeah, some dogs are just like people. They're just so damn needy. You know? And there's nothing wrong with being needy if you're a person that's really absolute cool with you being needy. Like, if you really like, oh, you can be needy all the time. Oh, I love a needy person. I mean, that works out for you, but when you got a lot going on in life and you don't have the time always to be needy, that can create problems.
Yeah, that's why I find it ironic because I don't like needy people. And I don't do well with needy people. But here comes this dog, his needy self. And I'm like, look at that face. Look at that face. I can't say no. I gotta pet him.
Yeah.
He is so needy.
So needy. That's the neediest dog I've
He
seen in my
is.
life.
He really is.
And then it's like he do things where you be like, you cave. He make you cave. You be like, oh.
Like, I don't want to pet you right now, Blue. And he'll like bump his booty like into you and put his booty by your hand so you can pet him. I'm like, I said no.
He'll take his nose like some dogs do on some of these doggy YouTube channels. He'll take his nose and put it in your lap and go, you know, I mean, come on, man. What human is going to be able to, come on, man.
Yeah, you can't say none of that.
I don't care how tough you are. Some of the toughest people, like, some of the toughest people, dogs be folding them up like lawn chairs. Like, and I have a sensitivity spot for animals. Like a lot of times I like animals more than people. But I was looking at some of the toughest guys like in the world, and their dogs were like, they love their dogs, man. Just crazy. But on a topic of needy, so here's a cure for some needy people, right? Some needy people just need stuff to do. Yeah, put a brick set in front of their face. Maybe that'll occupy them if they like bricks, or put something else in front of them. People behave differently when they're occupied.
Yeah, get a hobby. Start the bricking.
Start bricking.
We can save relationships.
Yeah.
Hey, why
here we go, man.
It's like, hey,
space.
While your man is downstairs playing video games, get you a hobby. Yeah, start the bricking. There you go.
I gotta admit, that's kind of a strong point though. You know, a lot of women like, I don't like my man playing video games. I don't like him doing, let's tell you something. Okay, so I'm gonna agree with you ladies to a certain extent. Your man shouldn't be playing video games for 3 or 4 hours, whatever, neglecting the family, neglecting his duties. But your man is playing video games in the house. He with you. He not in the streets. Got to think about that as well. Where is he or she at? Because now it's not men just playing video games. Gaming, the female community done start getting real heavy into games now. Video games, like really, really heavy into video games. So we're not gonna say men anymore. We're gonna say people in video games because there's a lot of female gamers out there. Shout out to all the female gamers. Keep doing what you do. But everybody needs a constructive hobby to a place to put their feelings, a place to de-stress, a place to decompress.
Yeah, I've had, like if I wasn't engulfed in bricks, I would be on my Xbox. And so I guess it's like, yeah, any time suck if you dating somebody in a relationship or married, you gotta compete. You have to, it's a balance. Everything is a balance, right? Everything is a balance. But I think it's very healthy for people to have separate hobbies or separate, just time away from each other so you can miss each other,